YouTube, welcome back to the channel. We are here in College Football 25 in our Hamline Piper Dynasty. We are preseason ranked number 1. We're here in week 0. We got a week 0 game against 18th ranked UConn. They are new in real life, new to the D1 scene, moving from the FCS to the FBS. So they've been kind of on the same trajectory as us. So I thought this would be kind of a fun matchup to have here for us here. Just a quick look at the schedule, just for a recap. We have UConn, then we have LSU, both home. Then we have a bye week 2. Then we go Western Kentucky, Ohio State, USC, Nebraska, St. Thomas, Michigan State, Minnesota, Michigan, Maryland, Washington, then bye to end before the conference championship if we happen to get there. Up in the top right, we moved to the Big Ten. That was a really big move in the offseason for us. Recruiting-wise, we have about 20 people that we're really trying to go after here, and we have a whole host of 5 stars on our board, 9 to be exact, and we're in pretty decent spots for most of these. And then we obviously have some work to get up on other ones as well. And then we go down to our 4 stars where we have 5 gems and then a bunch of other 4 stars and 5 stars kind of sprinkled in here depending on the need of the team. We'll get a little deeper in the recruiting things when it comes up. But without further ado, let's hop into this week 0 game against UConn. We got our 2 linebackers back in the middle here, Cano and Landman. We do have a pretty much a completely different secondary though. So we will see how they play early. It looked like they were pretty solid there. We have Henry and Phelps in the back. BB is a corner as well. Again, we lost a lot of our players defensively. And here is a newbie, Nigel Maynard, the transfer from our meet, coming in for the sack. We are ready to roll here. You know, my goal really is to get this place to be, it's going to be a screen. We get out there, force them back in. Nope, but we make them hurdle out and run out of bounds, which is perfect. They're going to have to punt. Sylvia under center to start. We got Bell, Peaks, and Hag. These guys are mainstays from last year's team. We have Takeoff, who is now the starter. He got a lot of work last year, but he was definitely behind Ty Hardy. They have our run game kind of stacked up right now, which is kind of surprising, to be honest. Our O-line should be pretty heavy on the run blocking skill tree, but we're going to hit Peaks on the crosser. He's going to turn up field and get the first down to allow us to continue to work on this drive. Olshansky finds his way on the field. He's a speed guy. Sylvia, what was that? If that's what we're going to have to deal with, we're going to be in for a long year. He had him. He was in man-to-man coverage, and we can't hit him. PJ Takeoff is not able to find any type of running room yet again. So we are in another 3rd and long situation. What a throw. That makes up for the one he missed before. Bell with the first down, and we are moving offensively. Sylvia's kind of getting banged up. He's getting hit a lot, so he has wear and tear already, which is going to affect his accuracies, which then is going to probably just infuriate me. So there should be a Robert touchdown. It's actually not. Sevilla, again, getting hit. We are going to get it away. We did have a guy coming across the middle that was open, but we didn't have time to hit him. So Now we are sitting at 3rd down. We're going to step up with Sevilla. He's going to find the end zone. The first touchdown of Sevilla's young career. Touchdown, Pipers. Defense back on the field. As I was saying before we got off the field last possession, is I really want Klaas to become a place that's in the top 25 to play, you know? We don't lose here, like, at all, ever. As we give up a huge play over the middle, we just don't really lose here. So the stadium atmosphere should be pretty solid. Cano gets his tackle broken. I think that if I have one complaint about him, right, he won linebacker of the year last year and all that stuff, but he does get a lot of tackles broken at the point of attack, and it's just something that we got to shore up. They're going to go play action. We're bringing the pressure, and he goes down to bring up 3rd and 8. Nigel Maynard yet again on the sack. We're going to bring a little pressure yet again. We're going to take that. We had 3 guys over there. There's not really much that our corner over there could do. Tough. But oh my lord. It was a screen pass. We were all over it. That almost was a pick 6. We're going to just throw it out to the flats, come up, make the tackle, gang tackle, make up a 3rd and 10. We get Holmes again for a sack. This time it's our D-line stepping up and getting home. Boogie Gooch, the junior from Utah, with the sack. They're going to settle for a long field goal. This is going to be about 49 yards. See if they can put it in there. It's going to draw right in there. That was nice. Offense back out on the field here, up 7-3. Let's see if we can get Robert involved here. Nope, they're in the zone. We're going to hit Peaks on that drag route. We could have probably let him carry it a little bit longer and then give it to him, but felt a little pressure, so we got it out quickly. Sevilla settled down a little bit after that missed deep throw. PJ Takeoff is only averaging 2 yards per carry. If that continues to be an issue, we're going to have to go to the next man up, which wouldn't be the most ideal thing because PJ is by far the best running back in the room. Going to get stacked up. He had a little crease there, but was unable to get in there and find it. So we'll go back to the air here. Robert should be running away from a linebacker, which he is. We get a good block from Hag down the field, and we are down at the 31-yard line. Our passing offense is clicking on all cylinders. We really just need PJ to bust a big one to make us feel better, or just run somebody over. And here is his chance. He's going to run to the end zone. He's going to run somebody over and take off into the end zone. Touchdown, Pipers. Defense back out on the field here. They're going to start by handing it off, and they have a bunch of room up the middle. There's no way anybody should have that success on our defense up the middle. RPO, and what just happened? BB gets absolutely torched. Oh my goodness. What speed does that guy have? For UConn. 14. He has 92 speed, and he was blowing by him like that. Offense back out on the field here after the defense gives up a one-play huge drive. Or not one play. They had that huge run, too. That huge touchdown play. We go ahead and get it to PJ. Bell is going to run right by their corner. Sylvia puts it on him. Bell is going to be ringing that bell in the touchdown. Touchdown, Pipers. Special teams does a job here and gets them pinned down at like the 13-yard line. Landman flies through the line. Number 29 comes up and sticks him, and we fly to the ball, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 21-10, 31 points. We've had 3 huge plays for touchdowns. That last one on our end, like our defensive end, is just unexcusable. We need to be better. And just defensively in general, we need to be better. They've been able to gash us for some big runs, which really puts us behind the 8-ball defensively. So we just need to ensure that we are better in that aspect of things. First play of the second quarter, they go ahead and they get a little bit of a 4-yard gain. Then he scrambles around, throws it away. Sean Harulu, the freshman, gets in to put some pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to punt. Great return, puts the offense in a really good spot here. Starting the drive at the 36-yard line. We're going to go to PJ. He's going to get stuck on our... He had so much room, but he got stuck on the guy, on our center, I think it is, and just couldn't get off of him. We're going to go ahead, put our foot in the ground yet again. He's going to fight ahead for that first down. 11 for 61 now after that huge run. Obviously helps his yards per carry out. We're setting up the same play we scored on the first time, and we have it again. Can he run him over? He does, but doesn't get the activated boost afterwards, and he is down at the 2-yard line. Mustard comes in, one of the 2 Mustard brothers that we have in the backfield. Actually, no, I lied. We got rid of the other one, I think. But Mustard steps into the end zone for the first time of his career. Touchdown, Pipers. Mustard scores a touchdown. Mustard comes in and makes a big tackle on special teams. Yet again, they're down at the 13-yard line. They throw a little RPO out to a bubble, and we are all over it. They get a loss of 2 on first down, and now our defense is starting to step up a little bit. Cano comes up, takes on the blocker, can't get off of it, but Henry is there to ensure to make the tackle. And they are going to go no huddle yet again. They're going to spread it all the way out, though. It's going to be a little zig route. It threw right at my user. Are you serious? Oh, I was taking off the zig route. They get a first down. That's crazy. That should have been a pick for Landman. We're going to go ahead and give it to their running back. Landman closes the space. Only a gain of 2. In the pre-game, they were talking about how number 1 is an absolute demon, and he's hard to deal with. We've been able to keep him a little contained, except for that one run, and that one drive, the big touchdown drive. We're gonna bring the blitz. We're gonna get home. Cano with the sack, and they are going to have to punt yet again. All right. Again, defense and special teams gives our offense a great field position. Big spin move out of PJ. And then he runs over a guy to fall forward, and he is now upwards of 90-some yards in the game already on the ground after a really slow start. And he has a full head of steam yet again. Why isn't his truck stick not working very well? But we're going to go ahead and continue to give him the ball here. 28-10. We're really going to put this thing away here if we're able to find a way to punch this one in. Second and 9. Sylvia's going to step up. We're going to try to slide, but we can't get down in time. And it's going to be a 3rd and 1 here. I'm going to send Robert on a seam, and they don't guard him. TD for the TE. Touchdown, Pipers. Defense back out on the field. A little bit better of a starting field position for them. To the 18, so 5 yards, but guess what? Cano in the backfield. Shore in the backfield for a loss of 4 on 1st down. Defense is really starting to sure up here. They did have the seam, but guess what? Back in the backfield. Cano, 2nd sack of the game. We are causing fits for this UConn offense. They have no answer for anything that we're doing. They're going to try to go ahead and take a deep shot, and we are going to give up a huge play. That's so annoying. All right, offense back out on the field after that fluke of a touchdown that they just got. We're going to hand it off to Takeoff. They blitz and take him down in the backfield, which is okay. I mean, he's been absolutely electric after the slow start. We're going to have Bell again for the, not a touchdown. What an interesting animation, but that's okay. That's going to get us to the 2-minute timeout, and we are going to look to put up some more points here before half. This is just turning into an absolute blowout. Sylvia is going to step up. We're going to slide down. I didn't trust the corner route with the corner off like he was. It was just a little weird for me. Sylvia throws it to Robert. Robert tries to extend to make the catch. I don't know if he really needed to, but that's the animation we got. So we're going to go ahead to Bell. He's going to try to make a move. It's not, and that's okay. 1st and goal from the 10. Clock's running down still here. We're going to go ahead and get it to PJ. Blocks are really good, and somehow in between 5 guys, that guy makes a tackle. It's insane work. Sylvia trying to fit it into Peaks. Looked like it was going to be okay, but not able to come up with it. So we are in 3rd and goal, 24 seconds left here in the 1st half. We're going to step up right into a sack. It's going to be 4th and goal. We're going to have to go ahead and... Why did it run like that? I don't even have chew clock on.
The quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing 4th down.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards into the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play with a touchback.
EA's trying to test me today. That's kind of where I've settled on that situation. I understand it was a running clock, but the runoff in that situation is insane to me. 107 yards for PJ. I'm just going to forget about it. Otherwise, I'm going to harp on it, and I'm going to make a big mistake, and then it's going to actually turn into a football game, which there's no reason that it should. We're going to get it to Trey and Bell yet again. We're going to have to make a guy miss, which we do, but they have another guy taking an angle with Hag, and we are in business again. We're going to turn shoot clock on for real this time to really just shorten this game again. I don't want EA being a factor in the game. And we already saw the runoff at the end of the half. It should be 38-17 right now. But instead, we're going to take it in with Takeoff, who takes off into the end zone. Touchdown, Pipers. Defense back out on the field here. Really, 2 fluke plays have led them to get their points. Our corner just didn't react to the snap, and they just ran right by him. And then a tip ball touchdown on the last possession that they had. They're going to go double zig routes. Going to come up, make the tackle. It is going to be 3rd and 11. Just under 7 minutes left here in the third quarter, 42-17. We are trouncing a ranked opponent here at home. Deion Shore is going to get home and get the sack. Another fantastic return by our punt unit. Horrible blocking by our offensive line there, but, you know, we're really going to try to shorten this game. Takeoff's going to get a lot of carries here down the stretch. And quite frankly, you might not even see the rest of the gameplay for this game. You'll see probably a couple more possessions, but as we get into the fourth quarter, you're probably going to just see the end of the game and the score. PJ takeoff, diving effort, can't bring it in. Sevilla off a little bit yet again. We're going to have to settle for the field goal. Go up and through the uprights, 45-17. As I was saying, I just don't want to sit here and continually run up the score, so we're probably going to sim the fourth quarter. Just to get through it a little bit and move this episode along. As their star running back does run for 10 yards, he breaks a tackle and fights for that first down. So it's good to see that he's not giving up on the game, although the game does look pretty much like it is a mute point, right? The only way that their offense has scored, as I have said before, is 2 fluky touchdowns. They did get down enough to make a 49-yard field goal. So that one was a pretty legit drive, but the other 2 I'm chalking up to EA. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 6 here. We're going to bring in a blitz with Maynard, see if we can get him home for his 3rd sack of the game. We cannot. Instead, they pick up the first down, and they are kind of moving the ball a little bit. I'm not really too worried about it at this point in time. They're going to go ahead and throw a little bubble out. We're going to miss a tackle, and he's going to break a tackle. 2nd and 7. It's crazy to me sometimes that the game doesn't even, like, pick up the auto assist on tackling, and sometimes it does, but we get home. Number 51, not sure who that is. That's a new player. I should probably know who it is, but I don't. I'm not going to lie to you. He gets home for a sack. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Tight end route. He's going to go ahead and test Maynard. Maynard comes down with it. Oh, that's not even Maynard. I don't know who 28 is. Maynard's 27. BB. I should have known that because he was the one that got torched for that touchdown. BB makes up for that. Not really. He makes a good play, though, and we are now flying. We're going to go ahead and give it to PJ. He almost had the crease. He almost busted another huge one. 137 yards on the ground for PJ Takeoff today. What a great start to the year for him. It was looking like it was going to be a tough day of sledding for him, and then we busted a couple big runs on some zone plays. And then it kind of just, or on some stretch plays, and it kind of just opened up the floodgates a little bit for him. Pretty much this play. And again, they cannot defend it. We're going to get a holding this far down the field as he runs over a guy and he gets into the end zone, but we are going to go all the way back as there's going to be a holding penalty as we are way down the field. Caesar, what a absolute run. The finish was fantastic. Caesar Madden ruins that great run, but Sevilla hits Robert, and Robert fights off a tackle, and he gets the first down. We're going to go back to a stretch play because they haven't been able to defend it at all. Mustard is in the game. He's going to put his foot in the ground. He's going to get up the field, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. We're probably going to let you finish this drive, and then I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of the game here, and then we'll get through this episode and on to an exciting season of football. Yes, we just got done winning the national championship in the last episode or 2 episodes ago from last year, but we have a lot of aspirations for this year too. We have a lot of turnover. However, we have a lot of really talented players like Sylvia. He's a 5-star quarterback that we've been able to recruit. So he's one of those players that we're super, super excited about. As Takeoff is also one of those that is finally getting an opportunity, as he's been behind Ty Hardy for the last 2 years, so he's finally getting to step into that starting role. Munstrud, I believe, is a redshirt freshman. So he's going to be able to get in and get some run when Ty Hardy is I'm going to do that. When PJ Takeoff inevitably gets tired, because we really enjoy to run the ball here. And with going to the Big Ten, it's going to be even more important to be able to run the football. So we'll rely heavily on PJ Takeoff. As we get down here to the red zone yet again, we are in a third and pretty decent goal position, but we have Hag in the end zone. Touchdown, Pipers. 52-17. No points after we started simming it. Sylvia with a pretty solid first game, as long as he didn't turn it over in sim. 4 touchdowns, 311 yards, 70% completion. There's a couple drops in there from tough catches and different things like that, but the whole team played really well. Again, defense gave up 2 just ridiculous touchdowns, but 12 of 17 for 311, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Running the ball, 31 attempts for PJ Takeoff, 181 yards and 2 touchdowns. Sylvia had 4 carries for 26 and 1 touchdown. Mustard had 3 carries for 5 yards and 1 touchdown as well. So 4 touchdowns on the ground, and we had 3 in the air. Receiving wise, Trayon Bell, our slot guy, senior, 6 catches, 223 and a touchdown. Robert had 3 catches for 68 and 1 touchdown. Hag had 1 catch for 5 yards and a touchdown. Peaks 2 for 15 as well. Defensively, Landman, 9 tackles. Cano, 7 tackles. These 2 are going to be the 2 that we are really going to rely on to make some tackles. Deion Shore, obviously an absolute stud. Phelps, a new guy. Blunt's a new guy. Maynard's a new guy. They're all playing super well. Sacks, 2.5 for Cano, 1.5 for Shore, 1.5 for Maynard, 1 for Gooch, 1/2 for a couple other guys. And as you can see, Shore, Cano, and Maynard in the backfield as well. BB came down with 2 picks. I think he had 1 without in the sim, but he was the one that got beat on that touchdown pass. Again, the defense gave up 17, but realistically EA gave him 14. So a great way to start off the year for the #1 team with a ranked win at home. And that's going to do it for week 0 here in 2028 in the Piper Dynasty. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment on how you are liking the series or how you like that absolute domination. As you can see on the bottom, cakewalk, #1 topples, number 18. And yes, I just appreciate all the support. As always, I hope you have a good day. I hope you had a great day. Spread the word. Peace.